Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new video on the channel. So today's Friday, which only means one thing. Today is Marketwatch. In terms of updates this week, there is the birthday bonanza and some other patches as well. The birthday bonanza is quite good. It's basically some daily like buffs or rewards for 2 hours a day. Really good and really worthwhile doing if you've got the time. But in terms of updates this week, apart from the bonanza, there is nothing major. So we're going to go to the Grand Exchange. Check the price rises and price falls for the Runescape free economy to see if there's any moneymakers or investments which we can make for profit on Runescape free. Right, so starting, we'll skip the steel arrow because that's quite basic. Flesh rune on the way up, a big jump, 33%. And this is something which is becoming a bit of a trend, especially with necromancy runes. They do go up and down such a lot. And when I've been buying some necromancy runes this week, the spirit rune and the miasma, I'm having to buy quite a bit over mid as well, so I have a feeling that these are going to be going up for a while, which is good because it will bring profit back into necromancy runecrafting. Necromancy runecrafting is one of the best profitable money makers in the game, so a decent price for those will always be very good. Spirit Memento is up to 26.6k, and I think this is one of the more expensive mementos. I did buy some on the bond account, and yeah, they are a little bit pricey. Black Party Hat now sitting at 7.1 bill. That will continue to go up now, no more coming in the game. And it will settle somewhere in the next couple of months on where the price will be. Potato Cactus now around 3,000 coins. Again, it's something we picked up earlier on and sort of pointed out maybe towards the back of the end of the bonus XP. Is that these have gone down to a price where they're cheap, and now we're probably starting to buy them up for bonus XP as well, just for the time being, and stocking up from there. Powerful Ghost Ink at 12.8k. Again, good to see that necromancy stuff is going up. Azure Dragon Breath Cosmetic Override, 130 mil. Cosmetics. Anything to do with ability cosmetics are always up and down, but are always quite consistent in terms of like a price if they are good. Teak Plant 450k, Fragile Memento 4.6, Elder Wood Spirit at 1.9. Necronium Bar, this is a pretty good one if you are a moneymaker with smithing, up 20% nearly to 8.6k. 8.6k for Necronium is really high, and something I've mentioned in a couple of videos lately as well is that the smithing bar price is really starting to pick up a bit. So definitely one, if you're a smither and you're really interested in the AFK side of like smelting bars, jump in because now you're making even more profit than normal. Astral Runes 771. I always thought this was going to happen because of the profit which is related to Lunar Spells. Lunar Spells is one of the most profitable magics, and Astrals is needed for all the spells. So I always thought they were due to bounce back up. But yeah, good to see those back up. Really good moneymaker if you can do it. Iron Ore 961, really good for the free-to-play side. Ancient Gravel back up to 810. Took a pretty hard crash that. Ancient Gravel was over 1,000 for a little while and then dropped down 688 for that. So that going up is good. And we'll probably be correlating with the Ancient Gravel materials going up as well. Miasma Rune 1.4k, but I still think this is being traded heavily over mid, so that is good. Blood of Orcus 10.7k, Wine of Sar at 46.5k. Subjugation Gloves at 7.8, which will probably mean that all the other subjugation pieces will be up, which as you can see below, they are. Viswax is up, and again, this was one we mentioned a couple of weeks ago, that because the 3 double challenges are finished, Viswax will go up. People just kept selling their Viswax because they weren't using it, because it was just redundant, whereas now the demand for Viswax and people who want to do the double challenges is starting to come back, so that it starts to go up. Spirit runes as well with all the necromancy runes, but 131 is a pretty decent price for that as well, and level 1 needed to do spirit runes, so that is pretty good. Soft clay 1.8k, red dye 8.8. Now I don't know how you make it, but if you can make it in free to play, definitely look at that. White berries, something we've been highlighting along with the potato cactus, is something which could definitely be rising up. 2.6k for that, which is decent. These will definitely keep going up a lot more as well. Now, I've got a video going over it, but I do think it's starting to hint towards people making bonus XP investments. Bomb Vial as well, 2.7k. Vibrant Energy 480. Purple Sweets just under a k. Raw Blue Blubber Jellyfish, if you want a nice AFK, 10.4k there. Berserker Ring 12.2 mil, very much on the rise now, and if you missed out on a chance to make a really cheap Reaver's Ring, I don't think you'll see another one again. Really, you could be picking up a Reaver's Ring for 6.8 mil per Berserker, but I think that's gone for now. Gold Bar 1.9k, Addy Ore 1.6, Grimy Dwarf Weed, and again, we're starting to see the Grimy Herb starting to come up as well. If you look at all these sort of items which are starting to pick up, The necromancy stuff could be related to the necromancy skill cap being removed, which could be like mad XP for necromancy and bonus XP. So grimy dwarf wheats, grimy torsos, grimy Harlanders all the way up. Primal extract as well, over 1,000 coins again. Dragon Arrowhead 600 GP, Yak Hide 271. Lesser Necroplasm, which is a very important one if you're doing Necroplasm for money making. 240 there. Bone Rune just under 500 GP, believe it'll go over. Wooden Frame 33k. Mortmire Fungus, which seems to be the secondary, which is like the highest at the minute. 3.7k, and could be a really, really good way to make some money if you're into your collecting. And then Orichalcum Barth 7.7k. So this screams a few things to me. This screams that some people are picking up stuff ready for a bonus XP, which we will have a video on over the weekend, sort of talking through like what you should be looking at, what you need to be planning for your bonus XP. It's not been announced yet, but we are due one very soon. It seems to be working on a four monthly basis. But yes, some very decent money makers there. Very heavily linked to smithing. We've got a lot of necromancy. We've got a lot of herb lore stuff. Yeah, and Krill is also back to being a little bit more profit as well. All the items jumping from Zamorak, all the subjugation pieces, roughly about 1 mil up each. Very, very good. But the good thing and what I like to show here as well is that we've picked out items over the past couple of weeks. So we've done the potato cactus, we've done the white berries, we've done some of the necromancy runes as well, and astral runes. We've picked them out, and Viswak, sorry, as well. We've picked them out when they've been low and the price falls to say, look, this won't be forever. They will go up when there's a demand there. And it's nice to see when they do sort of pop up as well. Just so I'm not completely lost my mind, and we can get it right occasionally as well. So price falls, and again, we're going to talk through the first chunk because that is mainly just like cosmetics drop in and stuff like that as well. So the winter scarf and hat have gone down for the Aurora die. We have some other stuff like the Fairy Light Fishing, some more of the Fort for Infantry stuff as well. Really nothing too interesting. Purple Santa now 74.4 mil. So that has took a bit of a hit. Ectoplasm, big hit this week, down 17%, 3.6k, which for Ectoplasm is still a great price, 3.6k, and it really will like cover a fair bit of your cost when doing necromancy, but it is a bit of a hit. Ghostly Essence, we're up last week, down this week, so it's still trying to find that place to settle. Not too good there. Again, very little. Ranar Seeds, 2.4k. Palm Tree Seeds, 2.6. Molten Glass, 1k. So if you want a really easy money-making method, just blow bomb vials. That's 1.7k profit per vial. And will be pretty consistent as well. You could probably sell it over that price as well. Dinosaur Bones down, Dragon King Bones down. So those were two big rises last week, and now they're on the way back down. So that sort of hints that they're trying to find their price. Impure Essence on its way down, but because of how up in price the runes are, I wouldn't be surprised if you're paying over 240 anyway, because they'll be slightly up due to the demand because it's actually making a little bit more money. Great Ritual Candle, 1.5k. Sharp Shell Shards, 869. Silverhawk Feathers, 2k. Again, if the bonus XP is coming, and again, I'm only just sort of questioning it, and that is very good for your agility XP and a very good price as well. Big Arrows, 1.5k, absolutely sad. Normal Logs, 1.5k, still very good profit. Normal Leather, 896. Scripture of Wen, just under 60 mil, and a very good upgrade if you do have the money available and you are looking to get into PVM. Dragon Pickaxe, 20 mil. Now that would hint at a possible bot farm at the Chaos Dwarves. Chaotic Brimstone is 7.5k. Super Defense Bracket 2, 4.2k. Could be worth looking at if the Super Defense Bracket 3 is like worthwhile if you convert it in. You probably won't get many buys for it, but again, you can always try. Extreme Defense Bracket 3 at 14.1k could be a good investment if you are looking at doing Herb Lore and bonus XP. Or it could be a good investment as well if you're looking to sell it as well. That is a pretty decent price. Royal Rocktail, still over 1,000 coins, but on the way down. But in terms of a price falls, there's nothing like really which sticks out. Ashes are there, 1.7. But to be fair, Ashes might be one of the most sort of standout items. Apart from the bones, the impure essence and other stuff, that's a pretty tame price falls. Like nothing there is major or sticks out like is a really bad thing. There's some stuff which have been up in price and are on the way down. But yeah, pretty standard really for price falls. The best thing here is definitely, again, for the second week in a row, price rises. There's loads of money makers here, whether you're a collector, whether you're a skiller. There's definitely different things for you to do. Like I said before, bars, runes, whether it's astrals or necromancy runes. You've also got the herbs. You can farm the herbs or get the herbs from drops. The archaeology materials, Blood of Orcus is now over 10k. You've got Krill. Krill's back to being profit again. Very good week for that, to be fair. Valuable trades, just because we've been able to go for the price falls a bit quicker. But we'll see where it settles over the next couple of weeks. In terms of other items, Tony's Matic's gone down. The normal Santa Hat has gone down 80 mil. Nothing too big really on the big stuff. But again, I think we do need to do these on a proper website. So we will do those at some point. Finish the video though. Most traded, we are going to go and see our favourite item. And you can tell like here that the necromancy stuff's starting to creep back in. Because the lesser and the greater are just starting to work their way back up. It'll be interesting to see next week where these sort of 3 items are sat in the most traded items, because it's starting to sort of pick up in demand, in my opinion anyway. But finally, Dragon Bones for this week, we are 2125, which actually pretty good for us. On the way up, which is nice. Again, I've got a big stack of Dragon Bones. I've been doing it for 120 prayer. What I'm trying to do is get them to a point where I can sell them and buy some bigger bones because I'm just lazy. So 2125 is probably the highest we've been in probably a while, but hopefully we can keep that going for next week. But that's going to be the end of this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Any suggestions, any comments, drop them in the comment section. We're really good for Marketwatch, getting some sort of feedback. So make sure to drop your comments in there as well. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next week for next week's episode of Marketwatch.